Our next virtual CES guest brings an AI-powered smart crib that bounces babies back to sleep automatically, along with very soothing music, among other things. The co-founder and CEO of a company called Cradlewise is Radhika Patil. Radhika, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
Hi, Dave. Good morning and good afternoon.
Good evening.
I'm doing fine. How are you all?
We're doing fine, too, and we thank you for spending a couple of minutes with us. First of all, what inspired you to create Cradlewise? Was this a situation of need with your own baby, perhaps, or friends or relatives that just said, I just can't get him or her back to sleep?
Yeah. So you're right. It was inspired by my daughter. 6 years ago when we had her, we were like, God, please help us. Like, we have no help, and the baby sleeps like 2 hours, and every 2 hours you have to attend to the baby.
All of us as parents can relate
among all the other babies. So, and we somewhere knew it that we monitor our sleep through the Fitbits of the world and are so bothered about the analytics and all. So why not the babies, right? Like, we knew intuitively that babies require sleep for brain and immunity and all the other factors. So we started reading about sleep, and then we devised a simple homegrown crib or a cradle for her. And it worked out well. It was just manual. Then when we were spending more than 30 minutes rocking her, like added the motor. And then around 5 months when she was very wiggly, we added monitoring. So, it kind of grew with the baby. And now it's our venture.
Well, and it's terrific because when we're watching the video, again, at intotomorrow.com, we can see Cradlewise bouncing over your shoulder. And we're going to assume there's a baby in it, so we're going to not talk too loudly. But how does Cradlewise know when the baby wakes up and therefore needs to start bouncing, or does it bounce all the time?
Oh, no. So we don't bounce all the time because that's not what you as a parent would do. We are trying to imitate the mom or the dad here. So the camera on the crib, if you see, there's a camera on the arc that monitors early wake-up signs. So that's the core. That's the key. If you were in the same room as the baby and happen to see that the baby is stirring, the first reaction is you'll go run to the baby, pat or hump the baby back to sleep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Cradlewise does. It monitors stirring, half opening of eyes and sounds. And when it detects that the baby's about to wake up, it starts bouncing and helps the baby go back to sleep. And once the baby goes back to sleep, after 5 to 10 minutes, we stop the bounce, because immediately if you stop the bounce, the baby might wake up. So we wait for the baby to slide into deep sleep and stop bouncing. So that's why it's responsive to the baby's movements and the baby's needs.
And then it also plays soothing music, apparently, at the same time, right?
Yes. So it has white noise, it has lullabies, it has a curated playlist that it plays for the baby to go back to sleep.
Ah, terrific. Now, you say there's an app associated with it. What are some of the other functionalities of that app?
Yeah, you have a smartphone app for your iOS and Android phones. You can see the live video of the baby from home, or if you're outside. Soon, hopefully we all will be going outside more.
Oh, yes.
And so you can see the video in the mornings when you're busy with your work and still want to, have a 1 year to the baby, then you can keep it in audio monitoring mode so that you're hands-free and only can see the video when the baby makes some sound. You can see the video of the baby even in the night because you don't want to turn on the light and disturb the baby while it's sleeping. So it has night vision camera, and you can control the crib, like on, off, the number of minutes that it bounces, the amplitude of the bounce. You can all control through the app.
Oh, okay.
And and you can also see the sleep analytics. We give a sleep analytics dashboard, which helps you understand how well my baby slept for the last 7 days in the night. What was the average sleep time, number of daytime naps? How well did Cradlewise safeguard baby sleep? So out of the 10 wake-ups, did the Cradlewise succeed in helping the baby go back to sleep at least 8 on 10? So all the basic sleep analytics that helps you understand that the baby is getting the recommended hours of sleep, you can see through the mobile app.
Wow, analytics are very helpful for all of us, but especially to know what your baby is doing and how well he or she is sleeping. Cradlewise.com for more. Very important question, Radhika. Is it available yet, and how much in U.S. dollars?
Right. So I'm so glad to announce that we have opened for pre-orders on Jan 15th itself, and it's available pan US and Canada, and parents can order it on cradlewise.com. The shipping begins in July of 2021. So we are collecting pre-orders for $500 in advance, and the rest of the payment happens at the time of the delivery.
Okay. And what is the rest of the payment? What is the full amount?
Yeah, it's $1,500.
Okay, $1,500, but certainly worth it for peace of mind and letting you as a parent get back to sleep and some rest. Radhika Patil, the co-founder and CEO of Cradlewise, and that's the website too, cradlewise.com. We will, of course, get you there when you visit intotomorrow.com. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes with us as part of our CES specials this year, and we wish you much luck and keep bouncing in the background as you're doing. I love it.
Thank you. Better sleep for parents and babies. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, by all means. Cradlewise.com for more. I'm Dave Graveline. More next hour as our CES coverage continues here on Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.